Good evening, everyone, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you may be, and welcome to our Burning Wheel podcast of The Game in Flames. It is I, your Flame Master, Scotty Batstone. This podcast is for mature audiences, but also for audiences that would like to think that they're mature. Thank you for joining us on this exhilarating adventure into the unknown, and without further ado, let the flames begin. So welcome back, peoples. Y'all fucked shit up. Um, and pretty much no major agenda here because, well, you guys just like derailed what was potentially going to be my next thing, which was you guys surviving. So you survived. Well done.
Yeah.
You need to patch up the boat. So I don't know. Do any of you guys have any appropriate skills for woodworking?
I am not a boat patcher.
Uh, Wayne, you should be good at this, but you might not be.
I've got soothing platitudes if the boat's just like not feeling good.
Yeah, I mean, you can make the people that are actually working on it feel good.
Yeah.
So you have
But
yes.
no, I don't have anything.
You have holes in the boat that are taking water. You've taken probably about three orc prisoners, two men and one woman, actually, a female orc who's like a battle ready, just badass woman orc, and then two kind of battle ready badasses. Well, one of them's a badass, the other one is like just a wimp, like just a like kind of guy. I don't know their names, but we can make those up later. So three orcs are now on the vessel as prisoners. You have holes in your boat. You have a boat that is sinking next to yours. All the other orcs have been shot and killed or stabbed or, blood. What do you want to do?
Blood. Where am I right now? Am I still down at the bottom of the boat?
That's for you to decide.
Do you recall where I was at the end of last week's session?
Yeah. The last time we saw you,
wanted to stay in the bottom of the boat, but
Yeah.
you may have heard that the battle's over. You have not been thrown in the brig. You are free to do as you please.
Okay. All right. So if I've heard that the battle is over, I am going to start making my way up towards the top of the boat. But I guess kind of still checking to see if there's any, straggler orcs who might want to jump out and attack me or anything like that.
Okay, there's not, but
Okay.
there is a little street urchin named Paco that's like, "Hey, where were you the whole time?"
Oh, well, I mean, I was guarding the back of the boat to make sure there weren't any, surprise orcs coming
right,
from
right.
the back.
The back of the boat, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, those orcs are surprises. They'll get you.
Do you even know what the back of the boat is even fucking called?
The back of the boat back.
No, you dipshit. You know what? Fuck off.
Okay, well, I don't need to know the name to know that we don't want orcs coming in from the back.
It's called a stern, and I am
Okay.
very sternly upset with you right now because you just pissed off.
Okay, but did any orc make it through the back of the boat?
Yeah, whatever. And he slaps you on
You're
the face.
welcome.
Away. So Paco is not happy with you.
All right, fair enough. So I guess I'll go check out and see how repairs are going.
Okay.
And I mean, there's not a lot of skill set that I can add to repairs, but I mean, if people need me to like grab something or I don't know, tie up some ropes or simple stuff that like
grab them
need
a
skills
beer.
for.
Maybe they want you to grab them a beer.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm not skilled, but I certainly like to lend
Okay.
unskilled labor.
Talk about deckhands. Ian, what are you doing?
Sorry, I had to break into my phone. I am cleaning up the boat and
Okay.
wiping off orc blood.
Okay. Fair enough. So
I'm
none of you
getting
are
ready to sing. Getting ready to
patch things
sing.
up. If you guys are not attempting to patch things up, that's not the end of the world. There's other people on the boat. I just wanted to see if any of you wanted to attempt to do that. That's all.
I mean, can we roll to see if our patching is successful or
Sure.
no?
That's what, like I'm just like, if you guys want to try, you can help. That's kind of all I'm saying. Like,
Are there
you
any? Can
enough
I look around? So
damage to your boat for you guys to really worry about sinking. Like it's taking in water, but they've like sealed off the compartment where the water's coming in, and they're in there like trying to fix it. So do you want to help or
I
not?
do have a mending skill. Does that apply?
I think that's more like cloth and stuff like that.
Okay.
I think you
I can look
would
that up
need a carpentry. I think you need a carpentry skill for this.
for sure.
So
Is there anybody on the boat who is particularly like? I don't think Georgian jumps in to help patch the boat up. Um, is there anybody who looks like they're an incredible craftsman as they are patching up the boat? Like they're really good at what they're doing?
Um, let me think on that. Uh, so there is a human uh by the name of Godwin Newberry. Um, and
A hard G.
he's another hard G. And so he's a human. He's a deckhand. He's pretty young. And he's not like super skilled, but you definitely see that he has very patient hands. And he does have a decent amount of knowledge in carpentry and things like that. And he's kind of the main guy that's trying to head it up. No one's like super skilled at this because like, well, they didn't really anticipate, they didn't really want to be in a situation where this would have to be the case, so they didn't like allocate funds to hiring a bunch of carpenters.
Right.
But Godwin's pretty good. He's really good with knots mainly. But he's trying his hand at it, and his hand is decent.
For sure. I was I was looking at it because as a dwarf, if I see like I really appreciate good craftsmanship. So if he's like competent at it, then I'm probably like he's a human.
Yeah. He's the main rigger and like not person on the but he is a person. He's not a person on the boat.
Uh-huh.
And so he's tasked with making sure that everything's tied off properly in port and making sure that everyone's safety lines are attached and tied off, and like so he's like a big rigger knot guy, but he's also like, okay, well, let me dive in and try this. And if you want to talk to him, you're welcome to, or whatever.
I think that Georgian is gonna make a mental note because that's a helpful skill, but he's going to remain aloof.
Okay, cool.
He's the helicopter axe guy now. He doesn't need to associate himself with common
No,
folk.
he started a movement that was a movement.
Uh-huh. Oh, I do have one rules note, or
Okay.
I guess mending does say it allows you to fix, repair, or darn just about anything.
About anything.
Well,
So I'd like to test that. I'd like to use that to help.
okay.
And it says
you have some help. So this is ob 2. What's your skill?
for sure.
It says
Obstacle 2
ob for mending something badly broken.
Yeah, it says no. What's your exponent?
Oh, so I've got 2 in mending.
Okay, so this is 2v2.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this would be a difficult test, I think. I'll check the discard real quick.
Yeah, because this
Okay.
isn't like a simple mending. This isn't like stitching up. This isn't patching.
Right. It's certainly
Yeah.
not nothing. Yeah,
Not
it's
like fixing a
difficult.
fence.
2 ob 2 is difficult.
Where are the dice? I'm waiting.
Oh, I forgot that that's my job. Here we go. So here are the dice. We're not rolling yet, which is a
Okay.
shame. And we're gonna roll now. Hey,
Nice. 2 5s.
we
Done.
like to see 2
So you,
5s.
you and Godwin, your fellow deckhand, who you actually you do know pretty well, because well, he's been a sailor for 11 years now. He grew up in the city, but he's been working for Captain Galveston for quite a while. So you guys actually know each other. How well you know each other, that's up to you. And you guys are getting down on your knees and working on these cannon holes that are in the side of the boat. And the both of you are being very successful, and you're patching things up, and you're adding pitch and making sure that it's sealed and watertight and all this fun stuff. So well done.
Righto, Godwin.
Scotty,
It
I'll let
is
you finish.
probably mid-afternoon by this point. Go ahead. Did you want to talk? Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are there like orc bodies laying around that need to be like thrown off the side?
It's funny you ask. No.
What?
Because they fucking failed, dude. They did not even get on the boat.
So even the ones that like we killed, none of those were like on the boat.
No, they were killed like in the water or as they were crawling up the side of the boat. Like they tried to get over and I rolled terribly and like they were just dropping in the water like flies and they never actually got on the boat.
Yeah.
Are any of our people injured and maybe need like some help getting down
Yeah.
to sick
And
bay?
there was, I didn't think about or address the whole fire thing. It was small fires. I'm just gonna say that they have a pump on board and they started pumping up water and slowly put it out. But things have been singed, sails need to be repaired, and there are casualties.
Okay. I want to look around and if there's anyone injured, try and get them to sick bay or whatever is the closest thing to that.
Yeah, I'd say that the butcher's bill is like 5 wounded and 10 dead.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the wounded. Just help them get to someone who maybe might know what they're doing.
Okay, cool.
I got scraped up by the rum bottles, but I'm probably just shaking that off.
Okay, cool, man. Is anybody like helping you patch up your wounds?
Well, no.
No?
Well, I guess that's what I'm saying. Is like, did I get? Because you said that I got scratched and I got glass in my arm when I
So
when I
you're
made the
bleeding.
jump.
You're bleeding.
Yeah.
And there's this cute girl that walks up behind you and is like, "Do you need me to patch those up for you?"
Yeah. It hurts a lot.
Oh, okay.
Did you know I killed the Goblin King or the Orc King?
I did. I heard that. Yeah, I didn't see it, but it sounded amazing. Hi, my name's Delilah. What's your name?
Galvian.
Lila.
Galvian.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Here, just come over here and sit down, and I'll tend to your wound.
Thanks.
Don't let him cut your hair off.
You
All
gotta.
right.
Is there a mojito I can avail myself of?
Maybe. I think there's a jester guy that like might serve drinks or something, but I don't know.
All right. Well, find him, lass.
Oh, you want me? Okay, I'll go find him.
Did I tell you I killed the Orc King?
I think you mentioned it. Yeah.
I stabbed him in the throat.
Okay, I'm gonna find the jester guy. Hey, jester guy, Jester, what's your name? Small Dick.
This Ted Smallsword, but you know.
Oh, sorry. Hi. Hi, I'm Delilah.
Hi. Hi, Delilah. How's it hanging?
It's going okay. Do you know what a mojito is?
That I do. Yes, I will take two. Thank you.
Okay. Well, while you're getting those, could you get a third one? My friend Galvian wants one.
Ah, Galvian, that's yeah, yeah,
Do
sure.
we
Yeah,
do
I
we
can do
know
that.
each other, Ted? Do we know each other?
Yeah, he talks.
No.
He walked up to you and was like, "Hello, gentlemen. I'm the entertainment on this boat. Remember?"
Ah, Ted, small sword. I remember you. I remember you.
Yeah, that's me.
So
Don't forget
you're
it.
making mojitos, right? Right?
Oh yeah, I mean I could make some mojitos. Looks like someone's already cracked the bottles open.
Crack a bottle. Let your
That's
body
right.
waddle.
I cracked them open myself,
Yeah.
and then I killed the orc captain. Did I tell you that?
Right, yeah. No, I heard that was super impressive. I was fending off a bunch of orcs in the back of the boat and making sure they didn't, surprise attack people.
Oh, that's great, Ted. Great. Were
Yeah,
there any
I did.
orc
I did very
captains at the
impressive
back of
things.
the boat?
It was more like an orc general, I think. Maybe an admiral. Might have
Ah,
been an orc admiral.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
about right. Sounds
I
about
got
right.
it with this axe, and then I cleaned it. That's why it's
Yeah,
very clean
they
and not
usually
bloody.
come up from the rear.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, I'm gonna saunter off and see if I can find some mojito mixings. So I'll make my way to the kitchen.
cool.
All right, now, lass, you can stay here.
Okay.
So, what are we doing with the orc boat?
I don't know. I think like there's like some valuable stuff over there. Is anybody want to like maybe someone's gonna go over there and like I mean you kind of ruined the rum, which sucks. But like maybe there's other stuff. Does anyone want to check that out?
Are you sure you don't want to suck it out of my wounds?
The rum? No,
I think there's some still in there.
no, that sounds unsanitary. So does anybody want to go like the vessel's sinking, like the orc vessel? Are we just letting it sink?
Is there anything to get off of it?
I don't know.
Oh man. Okay, so
You
one of
want to
my
find out?
one of Gyarjan's instincts is if I see a risk that could pay off big, I take it.
Well, there you go. And you are one greedy son of a bitch.
I
and
sure
you
am. At the same time, I'm like,
lost your name too to fucking Ted Smallsword, which you don't know that, but yeah.
yeah, man. I don't know. I don't think he even knows how to swim though.
Uh-oh.
Are
How
we
fast
attached
is
to
it?
the boat?
Well, you remember you gauged the exits, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you remember what you did when you did that?
The lifeboats were the main ones.
Okay, so there's that.
Yeah, so I could try to take a lifeboat over to a sinking ship that may have living angry orcs on it who are like about to drown, and then steal some treasure, and then try to hide that from the rest of the crew.
I mean, all of the orcs that, like, any orc who's anybody is dead. Yeah, there might be some stragglers that are, like, hiding.
You know, the more I think about it, the more this is absolutely in line with my instincts.
Okay.
I don't think I can not do this.
Okay.
I would really love to not do this, but I don't think I can.
Okay.
So, oh God.
I don't have any prefabricated plans, so I'm going to fabricate it as we go along.
Okay, sure.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm oh God, who can I talk to? Who? Cause like, I don't know if I'm just trying to get rich for myself, Might
Get
try
rich
to
or die.
share.
Get rich or die trying, man.
Yeah, apparently. You know what? Sure. But I'm gonna need someone else to help me with a lifeboat. I don't think that's a one-person venture, you know?
Okay. Well,
Well, I'm a
If there's
collector.
who do you
if
want?
there's a boat leaving, I will find my way over there.
Okay. Is there any way to troubleshoot your audio, John?
How's it coming through for you guys?
It's audible. I'll give you that.
You sound like you're coming through like a metallic filter.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
this is what the headphones are giving me, so I don't know that I'm
Gotcha.
gonna be able to do much better.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So we have an hour. We can do like a 5-minute break at some point, but we can do anything you guys want. I think we're gonna do this with Gjordrin,
Oh yeah.
and then after that, I think a party was in order. Is that right?
Revels.
Party.
Revels.
Revelry.
So I have to talk to Galvian because I can't think of anybody else who would possibly like.
Okay, well, he's trying to get his wounds sucked right now, so I don't know if you want to cockblock him.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll get her name and I'll meet her at the
Okay.
Revel.
Have you forgotten it already? You did already get her name.
What was her name?
I'm enjoying the fact that you don't know what it is, and I'm just gonna steer hard into that. So let's keep going.
But anyway, yeah. Gjordrin is running up to Galvian and saying, "Oh God, how does he present this opportunity?" So, Galvian, I know that you're somewhat entangled at this moment, but we could be a lot richer if we were to take one of the lifeboats and see what's still on the sinking orc ship. Does that sound like an adventure you could involve yourself in?
Oh man, that sounds dangerous.
What's your name again?
Whose name? My name or his name?
Your name, lass. Sorry, I forgot it.
You don't remember my name?
Nah, I don't, but I'll see you at the Revels. I gotta go loot a sinking ship.
Okay, it's Delilah. Okay, bye.
Delilah. Right.
All right, Scotty, have I found my way to the kitchen to make those mojitos yet?
Yes, you have.
All right, I drank 2 of them.
Did you want to roll for it?
No, no, but I do want to drink 2 of them.
Okay. Okay. I feel like there's some sort of check that needs to take place.
Some sort of like intoxication thing.
Yeah.
To make and drink a mojito? I feel like that's pretty...
No. To gauge what your body does in reaction to alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, to see like how drunk you get.
Yeah.
Okay.
You certainly succeed at the drinking, is what's
So-
saying.
Okay.
I'm still getting all my stuff together, but here we go. Ted Smallsword. So let's see. Willpower, agility, perception, fort. This is probably fort, right, Colin?
I'm looking into it. It's probably either fort. Yeah, Will seems like it's more mental, emotional stuff. So it's probably fort.
Fort is like, for lack of a better term, constitution, which is what this would be. To see how well his 17 or 19-year-old body can handle this.
About 17. Yeah.
So he's downing 2 mojitos that he made himself, and he probably has a heavy hand.
All right.
And yes, the kitchen is abandoned at the moment because everybody's just doing their thing, trying to recover. So you can have whatever you want, buddy. I'm gonna say that I don't know how that whole thing works, but we'll just say if you get to roll 3 dice because you have B3 fort. If you roll 2 successes, then you keep a level head. If you roll 1 success, you're drunk. If you roll no successes, you are stumbling hardcore. And then if you roll 3 successes, you're gravy.
I
right.
like that impromptu rule.
I like it. Let's go.
How does
All
everybody
right,
else
let's
feel?
roll them.
Just roll
All right,
3 dice.
Cool. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, rolling. And that is an absolute failure.
Oh God.
That's a 1, a 2, and a 3.
So you make these extremely like hardcore, like strong ass mojitos, and you're like,
Don't
okay,
worry, he's just pissed.
mojitos, fuck yeah, and then you just down them, and you. Within about 5 minutes, are really struggling, dude. And I think you tried to make one for Galvian. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you did that, but you're like walking back now, and it's starting to hit hard.
Okay.
So where are you going?
I think if I see lifeboats leaving, like getting out sounds like the best plan.
Okay, so you see Galvian and Georgian going for a lifeboat.
Yeah.
And what
So
do you
I'll bring him his mojito, and then
what do you say to them? You see them. What do you say?
hey, brought you that mojito you were looking for, and is this ship leaving, or we setting sail? Where are we going with this ship here?
We're heading on a dangerous mission.
All right, well, here's your mojito, and I will see you guys later.
Okay.
I like to see a man who's true to the size of his sword.
Congratulations, Galvian. You have a shit ass mojito in your hand.
So yeah, is this mojito now mostly rum or mostly mixer?
Apparently, they're pretty strong.
It's mostly rum. There is not a mint leaf to be seen. Yeah, it's rum and mixer and ice, but mostly rum. Mostly rum. Yeah.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna drink it.
Cool. Beautiful. What's your fort?
My fort is 4.
Okay, roll for it, and we'll see how drunk you get.
All right. Are we doing a similar thing where one success?
It's just kind of like on a scale of 1 to 4. How drunk are you? That's pretty much all I'm doing.
Gotcha.
Reverse scale.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're rolling. 2
Okay.
successes.
Nice.
I'm pretty good.
You're good, man. You are feeling a nice buzz, but you're cruising.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so you guys start lowering the boat into the water?
Yeah.
Okay. Gawain, do you see this happening?
He's been mending the holes in the ship.
Yeah, and apparently not paying attention either.
Slow mending. Yeah.
So you don't see this, Gawain, is that correct?
No.
Okay. Cool. Skilled for lowering boats, not really worried about it. Okay. So I don't even know how lifeboats work. Like, you get in it first, and then you lower the rope on a pulley or something. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So that's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And Kersploosh, you're in the water. There's oars.
Great.
All right.
All right. How fast is the boat sinking?
Yeah. I have 2 questions.
It's not immediate because you guys didn't blow decent amounts of holes in it, and then after everything happened, you weren't super eager to make it sink. So it's gradual. But I would say that the normal water level that's supposed to be, it's now 10 feet above that, or it's 10 feet lower in the water.
Okay.
But as it goes along, it will sink quicker.
I have a second question, which is how fast is our boat traveling?
It's traveling like Ryan Gosling in The Notebook fast.
At what point? Like,
when it starts raining, and then all the girls get really emotional and they're like, "Oh my gosh, he's getting wet," like that scene.
no, I can't call that one to mind. I haven't seen The Notebook enough times.
Whatever, just like you're rowing a boat. That's how fast it's going.
No. Not the lifeboat.
Oh, I thought you meant the lifeboat. Okay, sorry. How
No problem.
fast is
Big boat.
the big boat going? You guys brought down the sails. Galveston brought down the sails to make sure that the oars had full reign of where it traversed and to reduce fire issues. Like, he didn't want the sails to be set on fire, so he said, "Bring them down. You're not really going anywhere. You're just kind of floating with the current right now while you guys fix stuff, and then eventually you'll get back on the seas."
All right. Well, I wanna try my. I mean, okay. This is how I'm gonna do it. Now, Galvian, we should keep an eye on our ship to make sure it doesn't sail off without us. Because I'm just saying it in character to make sure that somebody who isn't as greedy as I am is
Chris, are you there?
ship.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that you heard your friend.
No, I'm sorry. I was distracted at that moment.
Okay.
Alright, Georgian says, Galvian, we better keep an eye on our ship to make sure it doesn't sail off without us.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. However, the sails are down, so it's only going at the speed of the current.
Fair enough, and we should be able to manage that as well.
All right, let's do this.
So,
Okay. You guys start rowing over. You are going past floating orc bodies and green blood floating atop the waters. And you get to the vessel. It's lower, so getting onto the main deck of a smaller ship is not actually even that hard. You can practically reach up and just hoist yourself onto it. So I'm assuming you guys do that.
Yeah.
yeah, is
Now,
there
on
any
the-
way for us to, like, lash the lifeboat to the,
Oh, absolutely.
to the
Yeah.
boat?
You have
Absolutely.
you have any applicable skills?
No.
Uh,
I certainly do not.
I'm gonna ask you guys that a lot because I don't want to always be looking at your character sheets, and you guys are the characters. So
Yeah, that's totally fair.
yeah.
I feel like tying a boat to another boat doesn't take a huge amount of
Right,
skill.
we'd probably just be looping the rope around something rather than
Yeah.
tying a great knot.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then that would have the relevant problems if
So roll your agility ob 1.
sure. I'll roll 6
This-
dice.
this
and
is
hope
to
for
find
one
out if-
success.
Whether or not
There
they're
we
both.
go. Yeah.
All right.
five
succeeded.
successes.
You succeeded. Well done.
All right. Cool.
Uh,
Yeah.
But it was actually ob 1 with no applicable skills, so it'd be ob 2. But you still did it. Good job, dude.
Woo! All right, we did it. Okay. In any case, looting the
So you
boat.
tried the boat. All right. Are you getting on the other boat now?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're on the deck. There is a smell of rum and viscera. And there's blood and gore everywhere. And there's a dead captain. There's a dead wizard.
Mage, yeah.
There's dead orcs. There's an orc's head just kind of chilling in the corner. And it's flat. It's bigger than a Viking ship, like your typical, like with shields on the side, just the oars. But like it's not dramatically bigger. Like it has probably about 3 levels to it.
All right.
Where are you
Right.
going?
you want to go together, or should we? You go right, I'll go left.
Well, maybe we should make sure that there's nobody else on the ship, before we split up.
All right. So I see some stairs down on the left side into the hold.
Maybe let's check the lower decks first, since they're gonna be unavailable to us quite soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys go to the lower decks, and you do see water starting to swash. That's the word I just made up. Swash its way into the boat.
Is
And
it also buckling?
Right.
is
This-
it buckling? Oh,
this-
swashing.
Yeah.
The swashing water is buckling the boat.
Swashing water is buckling. Yes, it is.
Nice.
This is where you test your unpracticed swashbuckling skills.
Wait,
or
hey,
or your dad pun jokes.
Yes, exactly.
I just want to say, Scotty, you're right. Swash is a real word that means the surging or dashing, sometimes violent, of water or waves.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You're
I mean,
kidding.
it makes sense because it's like washing and swishing put together.
Yeah, exactly.
Thing.
That's incredible.
Nice. I invented that word actually, and I already put it online.
Okay, you can take care of the tech stuff from now on
Yeah.
on this show because
It's
you're clearly
swashing.
more skilled than I am.
You see a small, so it's a small-ish lower area. There is a door into another room, which you think might be the captain's quarters. There are hammocks, and like rugged knives and different things lying around. That you can. There's a chest in the corner as well, which is probably for their clothes or basic needs. So you can look there. But as I said, the swashing is increasing.
All right.
I say
Yeah.
captain's cabin.
You took the words out of my mouth. So
Okay. So it's locked. What do you do?
Well, I happen to be a criminal.
You have
And
climbing knives. I don't see any
At
lock.
some point, I thought I had a lockpick thing, but maybe I got rid of it and for something else.
hey,
at
Galvian,
your-
I bet if we both just rammed the door at the same time, it'd probably fall over.
sounds like a plan.
Okay. You want to do that?
On three?
Okay. Well, let's roll for it.
Yeah.
That's going to be ob 4. So what is your applicable skill?
I mean, I'm just thinking we're trying to kick down the door together.
Okay, average your power.
So I'm 2. I'm not very
boy,
strong.
I've got a 4, but I don't think I'm gonna really be able to
Well,
carry
okay,
us
let's-
here.
If you're averaging it, but you're doing it at the same time. So you're 4 and he's 2.
Yeah.
So it's 3.
Yours is 3. Okay.
No, mine's 2. I said the average is 3.
Average is 3. So I'm gonna double the average.
Okay.
Roll 6 dice.
And then we're trying to hit 4, or
4. Ob
Okay.
4, 6 dice.
all right, here we go. We got 6 dice, and we're rolling. Oh,
Ah, so close.
so close.
All right, but we
Yeah.
weakened it. Did
So
we weaken
you
it? No.
cannot so you can try to get into it.
Oh wait, no.
Okay, time out. You can try to get into it using other means, but ramming it with your body is not and will not work moving
Right.
forward.
Okay,
We're letting
okay,
this
hold
ride.
on, stop.
Mhm.
I have a lockpick kit as part of my resource point expenditures.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah, and you just wanted to sort of humor me about breaking down the door. I appreciate that.
Hey, he's a little buzzed, okay? Maybe he forgot.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, that's right.
Sorry, I had to look through my paper. I was like, I know I bought something.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use that, but should we just say that you? No, because there has to be some sort of obstacle, right? So does it make him? Does it give him like an added die, or does he have a skill that's applicable to
It might
that?
even be one of those things where it's like you have to have it. I'm trying to see if there's a lockpicking skill in here. There is lockpick.
You have to have the
So
lock being set.
would
to
we
do
call it? Would we call it a simple lock or a decent lock?
It's decent.
All right, so a decent lock would be obstacle 2. Using lockpicking untrained would be the average of your perception and agility
Oh wow.
versus the ob
You're-
2 doubled because
Okay.
you're using it untrained.
So 4 versus the average of what?
Of perception and agility.
So perception is 4 and agility is 6. So 5 dice, ob 4. Do it.
Oh wait,
Look.
I just want to understand. I want to understand what's happening here.
Yeah.
So when I bought the lockpick kit at 8 resource points, so it was
Right.
pretty expensive.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. And
That
so you
enables you to pick locks.
Right. So what that does is it gives you, because of your perception and agility, it gives you a B5 lockpick skill. So
Okay.
that's what you're using right now. You're using 5 dice to unlock an obstacle 2 lock, but
Okay.
it's untrained. So when it's untrained, you double the obstacle, so it's 4. So you're rolling 5 dice, trying to get 4 successes.
Yeah.
Savvy?
In other words,
Okay.
there's a lockpicking
I
skill.
might not think it's fair, but that's just the rules.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what Colin just told me are the rules, so that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess I thought that I would be trained on them, but I actually haven't done that in this game yet. So
So,
I
Colin,
can't.
is it rolled as an untrained skill?
Yeah. So that'll be, or so you'll start like you are beginning to train it.
Right.
By
So
doing this.
you have the gateway to being good at lockpicking,
Got it. Yep.
but
I understand now.
you have to acquire the skill of it.
Mhm.
So it's as though you were trying to stab, but you don't have a knife skill. You're gonna try it and then get better at it.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 dice, ob 4.
And I would let one more little rules thing. Do you have sleight of hand?
No.
Okay, never
That's
mind.
that small swords thing.
That's a
Nope.
related skill that you could probably fork into it.
I'm
Right.
gonna let him fork in knives.
All
because
right.
he could maybe use a knife as well as the lockpick kit.
Hey, look, it's just like stabbing somebody, except
I mean, it's like
not
using
a somebody, it's a lock.
and
using a
also
credit
to
card.
be good at knives, you have to be coordinated with your hands. So that gives him another die. So now he
Okay,
has
sure. So we're doing 6 versus 4.
he has 6 dice versus 4. Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Here's the big roll. Boop. And that's 3 successes. Now, we got options.
So something happens. So you do you're going at it, and you're like, okay, so I got this lockpick kit not too long ago, but I'm still kind of getting the hang of it. And then you like jab your knife in, and then it seems to like make a click, but like you push on it and nothing happens, but you seem to have loosened something. Like it seems like it's maybe not as well locked as before. So you might have other means to now open the door.
So
But
that's our first test.
it's not fully unlocked,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems as though like some of the like bolts and things have come undone, and it might be easier to get through using other means.
Sure. Maybe another
Yeah.
kick. It seems like you got a little click out of it.
You read my mind.
And the ship is sinking.
The ship is sinking.
And-
Yeah.
Swashing. So what did I give you guys for the last time that you backed in the door? I forget.
It was 5 dice because it was the average. Or no. It was
Ob 4, and then I averaged your strength? Your power?
Yeah, our power.
And your power was what?
Average of 3.
Wait,
Duh.
didn't we do? Yeah,
No,
didn't
I
didn't
did
we
average of
add?
3 total, so I gave you 6 dice. So you still get 6 dice, but now it's ob 2.
Okay, one can only hope that it works this time.
Hopefully.
All
Here
right,
we
1.
go.
And
Two.
the water's at your knees now, just so you're aware.
Oh shit!
We got 2.
Oh Gosh, you barely made it. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. And the door goes flying open, and splinters go everywhere, and you are in. And the water is now at your thigh.
All right, so we're just sloshing around looking for anything of value. Is there anything like hanging on the walls that might be worth something?
No, but there's like there's a, what do you call it? Just like a not a vanity, not a cupboard, but like where you put your clothes, like a closet, but
Chest
like
of
a
drawers?
An armoire.
armoire. There's an armoire, and then there's also a chest with a lock on it.
All right, I'm into the armoire.
Okay.
Armoire.
So you open the armoire. There's no lock. You do see some like armor, like different types of armor that are rugged, that an orc would wear. Bones and things like that. You see a pendant that's hanging on like a hook. You also see some knives that are in the corner that look to be nicer than the majority of the knives that were being used by the orcs. And you also see a like a little pouch that's hanging on a hook. On a hook as well.
I mean, the things that interest me are the nice knife and the pouch.
Okay, you grab those things.
Cool. Um, uh, so you said water up to the thigh. I am
Now
a
it's
dwarf.
now it's at your dick.
I am a dwarf. So are we talking mine or are we talking
Okay.
Chris's?
Good
So-
question.
Depending on your fortitude, it is your belly button and Chris's dick.
Okay. So I grab those things and I say, I don't have as much vertical clearance as you, Galvian, so I'm gonna get out now. And
All
I
right,
start.
I'm going
wading out.
for the chest.
You're going for the chest. Do you want to unlock it?
I'm gonna lockpick that.
Okay.
Underwater lock picking.
Yeah. No baskets to weave here.
I only got one chance at this.
I love
Okay.
it.
I
I
understand.
love
Okay. What was the lockpick thing again?
it. He's gonna roll. If you're going with the knife as well, then he's gonna roll 6 dice.
Dice versus the obstacle, which is
That's awkward.
well, it's a different lock, so it could be different. But I think similar lock capabilities would make sense. So ob 4.
Perhaps an easier lock, but it's underwater.
There you go. I like that justification.
All right, we're rolling 6 dice. Here we go. Oh no, only 2.
No.
Only 2
All right.
successes. So
right.
you try, it's underwater, you're stabbing your knife in the hole, you're like going like, okay, I can't hear the clicks, like it's crap, and then you're like tugging on the lock and you're like, shit! You didn't undo the lock. Sorry.
All right, I got to get out of there.
Okay. Did you want to grab anything else?
Well, so he grabbed everything in the armoire.
No,
And
he didn't.
I just
What
grabbed
else
a
is
knife
left?
and a pouch.
There's armor and a pendant.
he grabbed
There's
that pendant.
Armor, pendant, satchel or bag, and knives.
Oh, I want to. Well, I've already got a knife, but I guess I could use 2.
Hey, it's like it's a souvenir. It's like I have the knife of the guy whose head I cut off.
All right. Well, I definitely want that pendant, and then I'm going to grab a knife if I can.
Cool. So you now have a pendant, a knife, and then Georgian, you have a knife and a little bag.
Sure
And
thing.
are you guys trucking it?
Definitely getting back up on the upper deck anyway.
Okay. Let's cut back to our buddies
Let's
on
do
the
it.
actual ship. What are
Yeah.
you guys? What, Gawain? You're done patching things up. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to find Small Sword to let him know that I haven't forgotten.
Okay, Small Sword is drunk as fuck. Where are you, John? If you have any sort of ability to
Well, I was gonna
your actions.
I was gonna say, you said there's like 5 people that died from the orc attack.
Correct,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna try and get them.
No, actually, 10 people died, 5 injured.
Okay, 10 people dead. So I'll try and get the dead bodies like maybe wrapped up and covered. Slash, I will also make sure that any valuables that they have are properly disposed of.
Okay. I was like, this is very selfless of you. Oh wait,
Nope.
and you're drunk.
Doesn't mean I can't try.
Okay, so yeah, I mean the bodies have been kind of gathered in a line, if you will, on the main deck, and it's in view of everyone. Are you grabbing bodies and dragging them and picking their pockets?
Oh, no. I thought that they were still like scattered around the ship, so I was gonna try and like get them, covered up.
There's like 300 now, 290 people on this vessel. Like people are doing things and leaving bodies where they are, especially loved ones, probably not going to happen. So they're in a central location, maybe doing last rites or posthumous rites, and getting ready for potentially like a funeral pyre or some sort of ceremony.
Okay, if they're already like covered and like there's people tending to them and stuff like that, then no, I'm not gonna try and pickpocket that like right in front of everybody.
I mean, you are drunk, so you might do something stupid like that.
I might, but I think that my avoiding conflict instinct is gonna even overpower that.
Okay.
That drunkenness.
Are you searching for this guy?
So so I was gonna say if the dead people have already been taken care of, then I'd probably go back to the first thing that I was gonna try and do, which is to get injured people to like a doctor or to someone. If someone's injured and they just need a quick bandage, then I can do that sort of thing. Okay. I'm not gonna try and like be a doctor when I'm not a doctor.
What a nice guy.
You could go to where the what do they call it on a ship? The doctor's bay, the something bay, medical bay, the sick bay, the medical bay. Yeah. So you go over there, you stumble over, and I assume you say, "Hey, you guys want some help?"
Yeah.
Okay. And Gawain, what are you doing?
Small Sword, get over here.
Yeah. 1 second. I was just helping out with this really important task that they need me for in sick bay. There's like people hurt. Should probably deal with that first.
What did you think you were doing, sneaking up on me?
What?
If I find you in that state again, you're gonna find a knife in your throat.
Ian,
I mean, it wasn't so much.
Can you troubleshoot your audio, Ian?
I'm just going through Discord here.
Okay. I guess when you started shouting, it got real like.
Yeah, I think you're cut off when you're real loud.
Okay, I won't be real.
So talk
quiet down.
Talk intensely.
Sir,
right.
if you could yell
intense.
a little bit less,
Nice.
that would be great, sir. If you could just.
Shut it.
I don't think now's the time for yelling.
What were you doing there?
Well, I mean, I I was following the captain the whole time, and then he called you, and so I was just still following the captain. So, I mean, really, you were sneaking up on me if you think about it.
You've earned my mistrust, small sword. Beware.
Well, I mean, I don't know how much we should all be trusted. They were orcs like 300 meters away, and by the time they got to us, you killed like what, 2 of them? You had like 30 minutes. You shot like 2 orcs. You're supposed to be this like great elf sharpshooter. I mean, maybe you're not who you say you are.
Shut it. Just know that I'll be watching you.
All right. Well, I
And then I
mean,
leave. I'm walking away.
okay, if he's leaving, and I'm not gonna pursue it. That's great.
Okay. He walks away. You're helping at the 6th day. Yeah. I say we just leave it there and go back to the adventurers, if that's okay.
Yep.
Okay. So now you're top deck, Georgian and Galvian. What are you doing?
I want to look around for any like supplies for the ship that would be stored on the top. I don't know if anything is in real life.
Supplies for the ship, like food?
I don't know if there would be any like like food or like wood to like patch up holes or
So their food you want nothing to do with.
Okay.
Its soup's nasty.
Okay, for sure.
Wood, it's a ship.
It's all made
So
of wood.
yeah, there's a lot of wood attached to things. You want loose wood?
Yeah.
Yeah, not really. There's not really any loose wood.
Okay,
Maybe-
for sure. And
Maybe rope. Is there any rope?
There's lots of rope. Yeah. You want rope?
I guess we could like cut down some rope.
Okay. So the water is now approaching the top of the staircase that you went down. Like it's not on the deck yet,
But
but
almost
it's
there.
like it's almost
Okay, can I cut in and say whatever Georgian wants to find, great. I want to go straight for the bodies of the wizard and the orc captain. I want to
Okay.
see if I can find any sort of valuables on their persons.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Cool. You find on the wizard a like a knobby. It's like a wand, but it's not a wand. It's more like a twig, really. But it has like red pustules, like wood-like pustules all over it. That's the main thing he's outfitted with, as well as another knife. If you want another knife,
I don't need another orc knife. He has no like jewelry on.
he does have a ring that has like a aquamarine stone in it.
Right.
You want that?
I'm taking it.
Cool. That's pretty much it. He's got a cloak and
Yeah.
the basic breeches. But
All right,
yeah,
so I'm taking the wand. I'm
wand and
taking
ring,
the wand and the ring.
wand and ring and knife. So just the wand and the ring you want.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you go to the captain too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The captain has all of the battle gear that you would expect of an orc captain. But he is of the practice that he needs to be ready to be taken into captivity at any point. So he does not store any valuables or any magical items on his person when he's in combat. So he has a sword, which is actually nice as like orc swords go. I wouldn't say it's dramatically better than most, but it has some engravings in it that appear to be Drowian, like dark elf uh, writings. And that's kind of it. He has some knives. Do you want some knives, Chris? No, I'm just kidding.
I'll take the sword. I'll take the sword. I think I could probably sell it.
Okay, he's got a sword, and he has a really small wooden shield that's strapped to his back.
How much can I carry?
You can carry all of the things described.
All right, I'll take this. I'll take the shield because I need some sort of armor.
Yeah, it's wooden. It's a wooden shield, nothing fancy.
Yeah, and the sword. So I've got an orc sword and an orc shield.
You have a wooden shield.
Wooden shield.
You have a wand. You have a ring. You have a pendant and a knife. Good job. And then Georgian, you got a satchel or a little bag and a knife. And the water is at your feet.
I'm definitely, as I am a dense and small person, I'm definitely jumping back in the boat.
Okay, the boat is still tied to the railing,
which is
so
about to sink.
It's like on the same level as the boat deck now. So you're essentially climbing into a raft boat,
right?
Like at the same level. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm just like taking a step over some railings into the boat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start untying it, or unlooping it.
Galvian, are you going with?
Yeah. Let's get in the boat. Let's get out of here.
All right, you guys get in the boat,
Cool.
And you head on back over to the main vessel, and you call up loudly and say, "Hey guys, we're down here. Can you throw down a ladder?" And Gawain hears you. And what do you say, Gawain?
I mean, can we like redock the lifeboat? Is that a thing?
Not really.
Yeah,
they're meant to be. They're meant to be brought down in emergency, but there's no way to hoist it back up.
Oh damn! I didn't realize this was a one-way journey. Oh okay.
What are you guys doing down there? Somebody throw on the rope.
You're not still attached to the pulley. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't know that. I thought they were still attached to the pulley.
The pulleys are what let us down.
Well, it's a rope that's attached to a boat that's going through a pulley, and then you you take the rope off the side of the boat, and then hold it and slowly lower yourself down in, and then you leave. So the rope and the pulley are not a thing anymore.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
So, Gawain, you hear them yelling.
Yeah. What are you guys doing down there? Somebody throw them a rope. And I'd like to just throw them a rope and, get them back on board.
You throw the rope, they get back on board. Y'all back on board, and you got some goods. You didn't get any money, but you got goods.
Did you get some rum?
I'm looking back down at the boat and thinking like, whatever we got is not worth that boat. Damn it.
Well, you don't know that.
Well, I'd like to inspect my pendant.
Okay. So the pendant has it has a yellow stone in it. No geysers or caribou, but it's just a yellow stone. And it has a faint glow to it, but it's not any sort of stone that you know of. Like, you can't be like, oh yeah, that is this. It's just a glowy yellow thing that
Does the glow seem to come from within with its own power source, or is it like an opal where this?
Slightly, but it's definitely taking in light around it and putting it out, but you do feel a slight warmth radiating from the stone.
I'll have to find somebody who knows about these things.
Yeah, couldn't hurt. Okay, so do you guys want to party?
Yeah. I would
think
love
I already
to
am.
not forget
to
what my
sing.
knife and pouch are. So what do I find in my pouch?
Oh, in your pouch. You actually in the pouch, it's actually heavier than you would anticipate. And inside is an orb that, though it looks glass, it's not glass, but it has a very glassy surface to it. Um,
Kind of
and
like
it
Small
has,
Sword's eyes right now.
yeah,
A
exactly.
little bit.
And it looks to be some sort of sunstone. You're not really sure, but
Gotcha.
similar to the pendants, it's yellow in nature, but it has these ever slowly moving, like wisps of white, yellow, and very, very yellow orangish like patterns that kind of are moving across it in like a magical way. Like it's a stone and it's inanimate, but you see this like energy kind of radiating throughout, and it manifests in these like wisps of yellow, white, and orange light.
That is extremely cool. I so I feel like this is an appropriate time for me to have the dwarf thing happen. Um,
What's that? Greed?
yeah. So I'm gonna flip to the actual page real quick. Um, but yeah. Basically, when I see something that makes me, or when I see something like of exceptional craftsmanship or something exceedingly beautiful, um, there's like uh, a chance based on my greed and I think my willpower that I become like transfixed by it and that I like have to have it, or in this case I would be like extremely protective of it. So I'm trying to find that exact thing real quick. We can move on because I'm not finding it immediately, but let's just say Georgian looks at it and he gets a little twinkle in his eye and he's like, "Ooh, aren't you a pretty one?"
All right, sounds good.
Hey, Georgian. Hey, Georgian, let me see it. What you got there?
Well, you can certainly look, and he's like cradling it in his two hands and showing it to Galvian.
All right, all right. That's a pretty little bauble.
I think so too.
And then after all this, the sun sets, and you guys retire to gambling and partying and singing, and you're having an awesome time. And the sun is setting, and you guys you've repaired the boat, and you're looking toward the horizon, and you've got your mojitos, and you're faded as fuck, and you are
Yup.
ecstatic because not only are you still heading where you were initially going, but you just conquered some would-be badass orcs who turned out to be puss bags, and you are happy about it. So with that, we will bring this to a close, and thank you for playing, and thank you for listening, and until next time, flame on.
Flame on. So FM, I'd like to sing